Hi guys, my name is Emil Vidal-Carr, and in today's video I'll be explaining how I think that COVID will affect the fashion industry, especially from a UK standpoint. So I'm going to break it down into 5 key areas covering sustainability, startups, manufacturing, retail and price point. So I think that there will be an increase in sustainability from designers, and that comes from us having experienced a lockdown the past 6 months. And what we've all noticed is that our usual schedules, because they've been so busy, they don't have to be so busy. So there's certain things that we're probably gonna start cutting out when we return back to our normal schedules. And I think from a brand point of view, what we'll try and do is go back to that mindset of increased sustainability, watching what we're using, how we're using, where we're sourcing it from. I think there will be a big focus on that more than ever, because the consumer will be more mindful of it. So any brands that aren't implementing sustainable and ethical practices, they will probably be more be looked down upon if they're not shown to be responsible in their corporate practices. So like with everything each year, things get more expensive, but I do think that with COVID especially, resources in particular will get more pricey, and that will force our product prices to go up naturally. I don't think brands will be able to exist absorbing that increase in resources and not be able to pass it on to the customer. I think also what will be happening is that brands would opt to make less products, and that will also force them to increase their prices, because naturally, if you're not dealing within the mass market, then you have to you have to increase your profits somehow. With more brands opting to make less, naturally they're going to choose to make their products within the UK, where factories generally have a lower minimum than factories in other countries. So this naturally, having items made in the UK with factories that are abiding by British laws, that's going to mean that the end retail price point is going to be pushed higher, and customers will invest if they want to be a part of this new movement. I think another effect that COVID is going to have on the fashion industry is that there will be an increase of startup brands over the next 2 to 3 years. I think that will come mainly because during this lockdown period, we've been on furlough. So we've had time to really assess the dreams that we've had for the past few years, and think that now is really the time to start that dream more than ever. Those that have been lucky enough to not have been made redundant, now is really the time to invest in yourself and think, how can you build a legacy? So back to the earlier point I made about sustainable brands, one thing I think that will happen is there will be more sustainable products on the market, which I think will make it easier for brands to push that sustainable narrative, especially helpful for new startup brands. So during my 18 years within the fashion industry, I'd say the past 10 years I've been very positive and almost predicted that the UK manufacturing scene is going to see a big increase. I think due to COVID and the effects of it on our industry, many UK brands are going to start producing over here. They're going to start going abroad, and more so, it's not just the sustainability route, but it's just the ease of dealing with the manufacturer in the UK. I mean, I've had clients over the past few months where they've ordered stuff from China, and due to COVID restrictions over there, they've had to, even up until now, their items still haven't arrived in the UK. So lastly, the retail sector, I feel, is going to take a massive hit due to COVID. My career started out selling to the likes of Topshop and ASOS and Orders. So that was selling at wholesale and quite large orders. Now, where I've always been a fan of business to business selling, I think that now really is the time that brands, whether they're new or established, they're going to seek to strengthen that relationship with their direct customer. And if you are a brand that's been selling in one of the big retailers, you're going to be experiencing massive cash flow problems, because retailers are notorious for paying you late. As much as they want to stop brands that are innovative, they will always make sure that the chips are stacked in their favor. So what I would encourage brands to do is definitely seek to sell more direct consumer. And I also think that because of the crisis this year, if you are ever going to sell to a retailer, you actually have more power in negotiation with your wholesale prices. So whereas the bigger retailers, they'd pay you 90 days after delivery, what I would do is ask for the deposit and then ask for payment within 30 days of delivery. And if something similar to that can't be negotiated, then I personally wouldn't enter into that deal. So these are my 5 key areas which I feel that COVID will have the most effect upon the fashion industry. Feel free to comment below and let me know if you have any other opinions, or if you think that the COVID situation will affect us in a different way. Also, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and share my videos, and I'll see you on the next one.